Good morning, dear church, on this Saturday, June 6th, the Saturday before Holy Trinity Sunday. A little bit breezy here on the porch, breeze coming in off the lake, so it's a little bit cool. I'm going to share with you today readings from both the daily text and the gospel reading from the daily lectionary for this first Saturday in the time of Pentecost. Reading from daily text. How great are God's signs, how mighty his wonders. His kingdom is an eternal kingdom. His dominion endures from generation to generation. That's Daniel 4:3. And from Hebrews, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us give thanks by which we offer to God an acceptable worship. It's Hebrews 12:28. And reading from the Gospel of John, the 14th chapter. Jesus says, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments, and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to be with you forever. This is the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive because it neither sees him nor knows him. You know him because he abides with you and he will be in you." That's verses 15, 16, and 17. We worship our God, God who is in relationship with God's self, and who created us all in God's image to be in relationship with God and in relationship with one another. God became human in Jesus to make that relationship more fully known. And God sends the Spirit to continue to be God's presence with us and working through us, God's presence in us. In this time of uncertainty, and all times are somewhat uncertain, it is good to know that God is certain, that God is present, that God's love does not change. God loves us. God is present with us. And we are called to share God's love with others in words and action. So it is good to be present with you on this Saturday. Tomorrow morning, our worship, most of it was recorded in the sanctuary. And thanks to Lisa Reif for coming in to help with that. As always, thanks to Kristen for putting it all together. And the gospel reading and the sermon tomorrow will be from our presiding bishop, Elizabeth Eaton. And again, that was recorded earlier in the week to be able to be available to us across the church for our worship tomorrow. So thank you for being with me today. The wren was singing earlier this morning. I was hoping he would make an appearance during this time, but he's been quiet. There he is. And I will see you tomorrow morning. And may God's peace and presence be with you today and each day. God's peace.